Okay, this YouTube channel is absolutely insane. Now, this channel is called Psych Feelings. They have 49,000 subscribers, and they're estimated to make almost $10,000 every single month just from these super simple dating psychology videos. They just started their channel in July of this year, and they already have 3.4 million views, getting 200,000 views per week, which is insane. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make videos just like theirs, so you can, of course, make tons of money with your own faceless YouTube channel. But before I get into that, what we must do is analyze why a YouTube channel works. Because if you don't know why a YouTube channel will work, you'll never be able to replicate it. So let's take a look at some of their videos and their most popular videos and see why it's successful. So you can see here, a good note is that they have a specific theme for their type of videos. They're all green, and they all talk about different psychology tactics for men and women in dating. So you can see here they talk about these types of women always cheat, women who are obsessed over you, 6 hidden signs of low value women, and things like that. So let's actually go to their oldest video so we can see what video was their first video to pop off and succeed, so we can replicate it for ourselves. So we scroll down here, they still talked about it, but I can see that the actual thumbnails weren't really great. Here's one video that started to blow up, 78,000 views, 5 signs your wife is sleeping with another man, things like that. Now if I keep scrolling down, I want to see at what point did they change their entire format for the video. So if we keep scrolling down here, you can see that their first video that really took off was how women get addicted to men without even realizing it. It got 233,000 views, which is insane. That might be still one of their highest performing videos. So you can see that certain titles that focus on men and women relationship issues are the ones that work the best. So let's take a look at their most popular video and see what they actually do to create the videos. So this is their most popular video, how to make any woman miss you badly. Let's take a look at it.
If she's not interested, you can't force her to miss you. You can't text her into desire. You can't nice guy your way into her heart. But you can make her feel something she's not expecting. And when you do it right, she'll catch herself thinking about you. Even when she swore she never would. Even when she told her friends you were just a friend. Even when she thought she had you all figured out.
So you can see this is like super easy to make. This is just like one video, and it's just zooming in back and forth. It's not even edited that well at all. It's super simple, and you can see they're getting 600,000 views from this one video. So this shows that you don't have to have amazing editing or amazing skills to get a lot of views on YouTube, right? So what we want to do is recreate a video just like this. So we're going to use AI to do that. Now, first, I'm going to go on ChatGPT. I'm going to download the transcript of this video and use it as reference to build a script out of. So first, I'm going to copy and paste the URL here, and then I'm going to go on a website called NoteGPT. Awesome. Now I'm on NoteGPT. Now I'm just going to copy and paste this link here, and I click Generate Transcript, and it's going to generate me a transcript of the entire video that I can use. Awesome. So the transcript's already generated. It was very fast. Now I'm going to click here and download the text without timestamps. That's super important, because if we add it with the timestamps, the actual numbers are going to be in our actual script, which is what we don't want. So I'm going to click download text without timestamps. Awesome. So now that it's downloaded, I'm going to go to ChatGPT. Great. So now that I'm in ChatGPT, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to analyze the script that I just downloaded and figure out why it's successful. Give me the retention tactics and methods they use. So I'm going to type this in, right? And I'm just going to click add here and add the photos or files. Then I'm going to download the NoteGPT transcript I just had. I'm going to wait for it to be done, and I'm going to click here. Now it's going to give me an entire breakdown and analysis of that video. Perfect. So now we see the retention tactics using the script. It talks about the curiosity, the emotional involvement it uses, the viewer participation loops, things like that, right? So now that we know that ChatGPT understands what we want to do, I'm going to copy and paste the actual title, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me some ideas on a video title we can use that would work well as well. So if I copy and paste this here. Awesome, perfect. So it gave me some top tier title ideas. Now these titles look pretty cool. Psychological reason I'm gonna miss you. She's sending notes after ignoring you. Okay, this looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna pick one just for time's sake. I'm gonna pick the first one I see here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to write me an outline for this script but I want to make sure that it's just a chapter outline. I don't want them to write the whole script yet because ChatGPT has a limit of 500 characters. And we want a script that's at least 10,000 characters because we want a video that's at least 10 to 15 minutes long. So I'm going to copy and paste this here on the bottom and say, write me a script. All right, perfect. So it gave me an entire chapter outline. Chapter 1, the hidden truth why she doesn't miss you now. Chapter 2, the comfort zone that kills attraction, and so on and so forth. So this is perfect. Now I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to write me a full 500 word script for just chapter 1. So write me a 500 word script. Awesome. So chapter 1 is completely done. Now what I want to do is I want to copy and paste this script and put it into an AI voice generator. I like to use Gen AI Pro. Perfect. So now I'm in Gen AI Pro. Now I use Gen AI Pro because it's way cheaper and almost the same level, if not better than 11 Labs. So I'm just going to go to Labs here because that's where the voice is. I'm going to copy and paste the script I have here. I'm going to create a voice. So let's just click create a voice. It's going to generate me a voice for my channel and video. Perfect. So now that my voice is done, I'm just going to download this voice here and I'm going to open it on CapCut, which is a free online editing software. Now, even though it's free, I do suggest you guys get the paid version. The paid version is way more effective and it's only 20 bucks a month. So I suggest getting the paid version. Now we create project here and we're going to add in the voiceover I just made from Gen AI Pro. So I'm going to import here and I'm going to go to downloads. And then perfect, this is the one here. So I'm gonna import this here. I'm gonna drag it to the timeline and let's click play to hear it.
Most men misunderstand why a woman doesn't miss them. They assume it's because she doesn't care or because another guy took their place.
Beautiful. We always love British voices here. British voices are the best, right? So that's awesome. Now what we're going to want to do is actually create the content. So let's go back to the actual YouTube video and see the content that they've created. So looking at the content they create, it's just simple still images that they kind of just zoom in and out with, and they have a picture or a frame in the front to make it look like an old-timey photo.
Tension.
That's basically what it is. So these are super simple to make. Now, you can make these on ChatGPT or you can use another software called Leonardo.ai. So for this actual example, I'm going to use Leonardo.ai. Awesome. So now that we're in Leonardo.ai, we're going to go to image here to generate an image from AI. Perfect. So now that we're here in the image generator, I'm going to actually screenshot the image that was on the video on YouTube and use it as a reference. So I'm going to do this here, click and drag this here. So now that screenshot, I'm going to go back here and you can add a reference to what type of image you want to make. So if I click here and I click here to add more images, I'm going to add the image that I want to create as a reference. So if I go to desktop and go to screenshot, this is the picture I just screenshot. Awesome. So I'm going to X out of this and I'm going to say, make me a similar picture. So when I click generate, it's going to generate me a photo very similar to the one I just added here. So let's click generate. Perfect. So now we have a picture that's very similar to the one we just added in. So what we can do now is download this and use that as a baseline and reference for our video. So if I go back here, I'm going to go to the timeline in CapCut, import, and I'm going to download the video or picture we just made. Awesome. So it's this one. Let's click import. And once it's imported, we can click and drag it here. Perfect. So now that it's added in, we can click and drag it to make sure it's around the whole entire timeline. Now we want to add, of course, captions. So it's super easy. We just go to text here. Then we go to auto captions and we click generate. Now it's generating me captions for the video. Perfect. So now the captions are here. Let's click play.
Most men misunderstand why a woman doesn't miss them. They assume it's because she doesn't care or because another guy took their place.
So super simple, right? Now we want to add a couple more effects to the video to make it more transformative. Now first I want to add an effect called black noise so that it makes it look like it's more of an old-timey actual painting or photo. So we can go here to black noise. We can click and drag this onto the timeline and make sure we drag this all the way out so it fits the entire length of the video. So you can see as it goes by, the video actually has that effect. Now, one more thing we want to add is a different sizing of the actual photo, because you can see in the original, the size of the photo goes up and down, it gets bigger and smaller. So let's click here. All right, so to make that change, first I'm going to add a keyframe on scale, and then I'm going to make the scale as large as possible. Then at the end, I'm going to make a keyframe. I'm going to make the scale about 100%. around there, like 102 is good, perfect. So as the video goes by, the picture is going to get smaller and smaller just to make the video more engaging. So if I click and drag here, if I go
Most
through
men
this way,
misunderstand why a woman doesn't miss them.
you'll see that I'll slowly make the video smaller. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's how you would actually make this. Now, you can just repeat the process over and over again until you reach 10 minutes. Now, if you guys want my one-on-one help on how to build successful Faces YouTube channels and to figure out exactly how I made 100K just from my own Faces YouTube channel, then click the link below and you can book a call with me and work with me one-on-one. All right, guys, I hope this video brought you tons and tons of value, and I'm out.